My fellow Guamanians, there is a deadly silence in the homes of people that we may know. It's a silence of children hurting from abuse. They're beaten, emotionally destroyed, and witnesses to their mothers being hit, witnesses to drug abuse. The silence is what keeps us from knowing and acting. Many times we just don't know what's going on in someone else's home. Families struggling through abuse oftentimes put on a brave face in public. And that's why government programs go into schools to teach children and teachers how to look for signs of abuse. And thankfully, we've been able to rescue children from a really bad situation and send their abusive parents to jail, where they belong. These children and teens cry for help, or the teacher or family member who spoke up for them broke the silence, and you can too. Some of you listening right now may know of a child who's being abused, and you can distinguish between right and wrong, and whether a child is being disciplined or just being hit over and over out of anger and violence. You may be a witness to a teenager who's put down again and again, her self-esteem and confidence destroyed to that point of suicidal thoughts. And worst of all, you may know children whose parents are exposing them to the drugs that they use. Break the silence. Report people who you know who are using drugs in front of their children. Report parents who are physically and emotionally abusing their kids. That is no home for them, and that is not the family they need. Please don't let another moment go by without saving that child from the hell that he or she is living through. You have the power to save their lives before it's too late. Abusive people don't change without getting persuasive help. They'll become more violent each day. They'll abuse their power whenever it suits them. The love that they are supposed to have for their families is blinded by the disease of their angry hearts. Children and teenagers belong in an atmosphere of love. Help us to break the silence and save these kids. And all you have to do is report the crime, and the Guam Police and the Attorney General will take care of the rest. Please call 911 if you're witnessing a child or teen being abused. And if you know of a child who has been abused or exposed to their parents' drug abuse, please call the police at 472-8911. And if you want to make this report, but you don't want people to know your name or who you are, please call Crime Stoppers at 477-HELP. Thank you for listening to this message. And thank you for saving a life.